Hello everybody, and welcome to my final episode of Otlichno in Season 5. That's right, this is going to be my last episode for Season 5 of Otlichno. I thought that my last episode of Otlichno was going to be my last episode, but I was just sitting around. It's Friday, June the 2nd, 2017, and the season finale is tomorrow. And tonight was mini-games night for the Otlichno people, like the last mini-games night. So I thought, since I missed that, because I had work, I thought that I could give a tour of all the projects, build-wise, that I've taken part of while I was here. So I thought I would do that. And that would make a pretty good episode, because I know my last episode was a no-regrets episode, showing off what I haven't showed off yet. But I did spend half of it, making new things, right? Well, in terms of products. I showed off new products, but right now, I just want to look over everything that I've done on this server. Like, legit everything. So, I'll just jump into that. So the first thing that I want to look at is probably, my first project that I did here. During the start of Otlichno Season 5, which was a year ago. Holy shit, a year ago. A bunch of us got together and decided to live in this cave. And you know what I did in that cave? I hollowed it out a bit more into, a habitable space and decided to make it livable. So I guess Club Black, which used to be the main base for the Watch, the guild that we have here on the server, I guess this was my first project. Now, it doesn't look anything like it was back then. The floors have all since been replaced, the floors that I've took part of. Maybe the tiles that we have in this kitchen section over here, maybe that is a leftover of what I originally had. Probably the ceiling is original too, which I did take part of. We had a couch over here, we didn't have a door over here, we had a tiny 1x3 TV over here, or was it 1x2? And this was all a kitchen area, just a basic kitchen, no 1.5 tall, stool countertops over here, no DJ booth, just all carpets, and this was a bedroom over here. And for a brief time it was converted into a, a cookery. But something that has stood, since this place has gone up and running, just passed through all the other amenities here, is the bathhouse. The bathhouse that I've had created a very short time after we converted this from, a simple college dorm style base to an actual guild kind of base. So since I've built this, this used to be wooden. Yes, these used to be logs, I believe, yes. Kind of like how a sauna uses wood as an interesting, and I'm not sure if it's an insulated material. These all used to be logs, too. This is the main section of the bathhouse I have over here. If you can hear that, that is fire. It is directly underneath the floor that we have for the water, so that it keeps it nice and toasty. I did have this waterfall over here, and I did have a light there because I was concerned about mob spawning, but hey, it's water. Mobs don't spawn in the water. So this by far is definitely the first build that I did here. Aside from the flooring and the ceiling, for the main section of this club, because, everyone else took part in it, right? Like, I guess I do get credit for it where it's due. But it's not exactly mine. It's a shared project, but I took part in it, so that's still there. So I just came from the nightclub, which is through this door. You can just pass through, and it joins over to that door that I mentioned over there. For Castle Black, I did also make another bathhouse here, ever since we moved into the giant castle. So this is the Castle Black bath, as you can see. It's a mixed bath. There's no separate men's and women's change rooms. I don't have any storage anywhere for clothes, but there's some benches to use. And then you go in here. This is exactly how I left it. It's a majorly stone room. I do use wood for supports. Oh, that's a boat that we normally keep Sir John Niglet in whenever we bring him for a bath. We got this little water fountain over here, and then it all flows so that we got this nice little multi-level look here. So, You don't hear any fire, but it's supposed to have this effect of being, you know, a kind of warmer room. That's what the wood is for, kind of like, you know, that sauna feel. But nobody really comes down here anymore. I still think it's kind of nice. Over here I have my one room in the Watch Castle, Castle Black. This is my luxury broom closet. I actually did live in here before I had the T-Mansion built. I just have some minimal storage space here. I got some junk over here. Bed, TV, and just a desk. Nothing much in here, but I thought it would be worth noting while I was in Castle Black. I think this is also worth noting here too, since I am kind of responsible for the reason this is here. I'm just in RussianAfroMan's spawn home right now. He has a nice, I don't know, Victorian-style home, and he's amassed a very large collection of tea merch over the past year. Every single one of these items that he has in the room, including the curtains, has more or less been provided by T-Man, provided by T-Corp. Except the gay marijuana, that's not mine. So yeah, he's got a lot of discontinued items as well, but a few of them have been carried over to the catalog. Like, nothing here right now, but a lot of them are, yeah, a lot of them are discontinued products that are absolutely rare collector's items. So he has a very proud standing for his collection. Over here, we are just taking a look at T-Corp, and it originally was just like a beach cabin, but I did dedicate an entire episode to taking that thing down because I didn't like it and I didn't really want to build it. But here, this is where I keep all my gambling machines and my my storefront. I still don't have anything upstairs, and there's nothing really in the back room. But yeah, this is probably my most prominent build here over at Spawn Island. Just take a look down here. Yeah, this, some people call this a gas station, other people call it a waste of space, but I think it turned out pretty well. Then, just across from T-Corp over here, we have this van that sells meat. Originally, it, well, the server's gonna end soon, so I might as well just say this. It used to sell drugs. We're talking needles, we talking the marijuanas. Well, does that count as a drug? I'm not sure. But yeah, it used to be called Danky's Stank Weed, but now it's just fresh meats. Maybe we have some green in the back. Do we have green in the back? Yes, we do. Oh yeah. But we're probably not going to be selling any more of that anytime soon. I also did these beach decorations over here. We have some chairs and stone umbrellas. You know, people were pissed about the stone umbrellas, but I was like, you know, dude, you can interpret the stone slab blocks however you want, but I think of it as a general purpose kind of block, and it works for me. I also did this volleyball court over here. Some people like the volleyball court, but honestly, it's never served any use. Oh yeah, and then over here, we have Alan, the head that never got any. Sorry, his name's Barry. Barry, the head that never got any. I'm sorry, I don't talk to the guy very often. And then this Easter Island head over here is stationed by a nice little campfire and a load of chests with absolutely nothing in it. I think it's supposed to represent, like, crashed cargo or something. Yeah, we never did anything with those. Just flying by here, and over I have an advertising sign for T-Corp, which is visible from both Justice Base, whoever's base this is, I still don't know up till this day, and Mine's base, which should be around this area over here. That's pretty good. Effective advertising. Over here, I'm just rendering all of this now. We have Llama Ranch, which is just right behind the T-Mansion that I have over here. It was a collaborative effort between Russ and I. Kit and Thor are somewhere in the mix, and Vigo provided the llamas. So thanks, guys, for all your hard work. Over there is the throne. We have Mo. I'll go visit Mo. He's the king of the llamas. He sports a nice little mask. Hey, Mo, how you doing? Want a fish? Oh gosh. You don't want a fish. Okay, Mo, that's fine. Don't envelop me in darkness. Oh, great leader. But yes, this is his kingdom, and he commands all of them. He's very proud. And then over here through this nether portal that's just right by the T-Mansion, we have the T-Mansion. Fun fact, the T-Mansion originally did not have this beach over here. That was completely landscaped by yours truly. It was supposed to, the property was originally supposed to be a beachside mansion, so that's why I created the beach. Or sorry, it wasn't supposed to be a beachside mansion, it was supposed to be a beachside hotel. It was supposed to be a multi-story hotel with a tropical theme going on. But, you know, I never got around to doing that because I didn't have the motivation. So instead, I made a wooden version of a mansion format that I was familiar with earlier. You can see that I have some palm trees and a fire over there, and that one pigman who keeps... Ooh, hello there, friend. It's not time to sunbathe. Dead. Alright. And you can see that I have some pixel art of Maya. If you don't know, underscore, Pokemon123 underscore, who does not have a YouTube channel, but a Twitter account, @PokedYourFace. Yeah, she used a star coupon to get her pixel art on my house, and it's fan-tucking-fabulous, because I actually designed that, yeah. I still have to make herself a chicken lady pixel art, but I think she's gonna move on to like parrots next season or something like that, I'm not sure. I don't have anything in my mailbox, that's great. Alright, and I know I dedicated like a whole episode, like episode 2, to touring the T-Mansion, but I'll do it anyways. Over here I have the foyer with Alfredo II, my butler. The other server that I play on, which is, you know, public, that had Alfredo the First, they're no longer using that map. So this is the last standing Alfredo until the map reset in like 2 days. So that's glum for you. Alfredo, I'm gonna miss you. And then, let's see. We have my fireplace. It has Mine's Piss-Colored Pants, Niglet's Blood, an award Tim, and the chestplate of Lord Niglet II. Beside the fireplace, I have a set of restored chain armor and some enchanted antique chain armor. Yeah. Over here I have the kitchen. It can seat about 8 people here at the dining table. A set of gold armor over there, Canadian flags, a cake table, ooh, yum, and a full kitchen set with a quartz countertop. Over here on the other side of the mansion, I have a grandfather clock, pool table, some arcade games, a TV that I used to watch anime, and some empty bookshelves with all of my aquatic pets, including Magikarp, Fish La Fish, Mr. Fishy McFishsticks, and Dory. Oh, I found Dory. And then just over here upstairs, I have my dragon head. I have a bunch of collector's items from Not Funny Clothing and Slice of Heaven Bakery and the official Otlichno merch. This is my official chest plate. This is my main chest plate. I'm just gonna grab that because if you did not watch the Season 4 finale, lots of things blew up last time and I was not prepared. This is my storage space, my brewing station, furnace station, and junk. I have a ladder that goes up here and up there onto my roof. This is my basement. It hasn't changed much since. I never got to put that fireplace in. And let's see, I have 2 guest rooms. One for Russ and one for Kit, who was homeless at the time. I think they were both homeless, actually. And as for the rest of the basement, all I have is this long winding tunnel that goes to 2 different sections. One being the big empty room that I was originally going to build a giant robot in, but I never got around to doing it because I was a lazy bum. Yay me. And the other side of the path leads to the mob spawner that I created. It uses 2 spawners, one that's located over here, and the other, which is located over here. Now, I wasn't entirely sure if I can use both spawners at the same time, so I thought that by hooking up a rail cart that would go back and forth between the activation distance for both spawners, I thought that I could use both, but I end up going to the Enderman spawner anyways, because this thing isn't exactly the fastest. I have gathered quite a few resources from it though, so it's good for arrows. Next season, I'm not going to have access to a fancy infinity mending bow anymore, so I guess I should create another skeleton spawner for arrows, you know, just for private use. And we're just going to head through the Nether portal to come out through the Nether onto the T-Corp Nether Tunnel, which only leads to my property. Yeah, so I made this ice path thinking that, you know, it would be incredibly long, but turns out my portal's just a hop and a skip away from here. Originally, Avenger was going to have an intersecting section over... Is that a diamond block? What? He was going to have an intersecting tunnel over here, but he never got around to doing that. But either way, this is my tunnel. It's, you put a sign over there. Normally I keep boats in here so that it would be like a super speedway. You just go down, you know? And, yeah, it's just right here beside spawn. And we're in the Nether now because I'm just going to take this portal, which is right beside Mudbucket's base, to the Christmas Village, which is very close to Mudbucket's base. Here we have the Christmas Village. It was for the Christmas competition that happened back in December. We have a lot of builds here, but we're specifically here to look at my Christmas house. Ooh, was that lag? To look at my Christmas house over here. I went for the cabin style look, but everyone else went for, you know, harder materials, I guess, except Chris over there. He built out of wood. And yeah, I went for a softer kind of look and kind of a, you know, campier cabin style look. Now, if you're not familiar with the Christmas competition that happened in Season 4, I did win that Christmas competition, but I did violate some rules in the fact that I did not stay within my plot. But the build that I had leading to that, because it was an underground tunnel that led to an underground room, which led to an underground house, the house itself was definitely within the confines of this space, but I kind of cheated by manipulating the environment. So this time, I have not manipulated my environment, and I have stayed within the boundaries. I have this candy cane sticking up and icicles, and on the inside I've cheaply placed around some red and green wool. I got some red and green everywhere, red and green stockings over there. Have you been a naughty child? And some bunk beds, and some entertainment, and a tiny Christmas tree that kind of looks like a green penis. Don't you see that? You got a ball here, and a shaft. Yeah, but anyways... let's see. Let's just take a look at the scores again. These are my average scores. My average score was 21.6, and that placed me this year at 2nd place behind Vigoman. But because Vigoman served as a host for the competition this year, 1st place prize actually defaulted to myself. So, technically speaking, I did kinda win for the 2nd year in a row. I had some tough competition this year. But yeah, I could not compare to Vigo. If Vigo wasn't hosting this thing, he would have easily gotten the prize. And one way or another, for some reason, I'm getting my prize next map. So in a couple of days, I'm going to be getting, I don't know, a stack or 2 of diamonds. And I kind of find it hard to believe that I'll get them on time. So there's that. I guess I'm getting the booster pack when I go online next map. You know what? I might as well include this. EC's Fighters Guild has been here for a couple of months, but if I recall correctly, it wasn't here for like half the map. So when he did put this guild here, the Fighters Guild, he may not actually know this, but I put down this sign. Show me what you got! Which is a Rick and Morty reference, except I don't actually watch Rick and Morty. So, yeah, the more you know. If I'm gonna start making other notes that don't exactly pertain to, you know, actual build projects, I might as well also include the fact that, they renamed him. This guy's original name was Sir Sperm, and I helped bring him over here to this Castle Black tank. There are bunnies in here. To this tank that we have here in Castle Black. Sir Sperm isn't exactly a friendly fellow, but, yeah, I think he likes living here. While I'm here, I might as well say goodbye to Ivan. Ivan, I wish you a goodbye, and I hope you don't blow up to whatever season finale explosion Russ has waiting in store for us. I don't know if the Bonarians are going to attack us, or if the Wildlings are going to attack us. I don't know, Ivan. It's the end, anyways. You know, while I'm here, I might as well confess a few things. Here we have a slice of heaven. It was a shop that is owned by Ambi. He sells cakes here for, well, it's 1 diamond a cake. So, there was a time when I had a shulker box here. It was an orange shulker box, and I was anonymously selling off 3 cakes for 1 diamond. Which didn't turn out to be profitable, because it turns out there was, like, no market for cakes. So that is my confession. I was the anonymous cake seller that was trying to undersell Ambi. On to more shulker box confessions. I set up this mystery merchant box that is here over at spawn. I would stock it up with items that are either worth 1 diamond, 1 diamond block, or 2 diamond blocks here, and I would put whatever I had in here that didn't fit within, you know, T-Merch's categories. Like, if I just had a random, say, Depth Strider 3 book, I would toss it in here, or Dragon's Breath, you know? And I did have some hot sales, but I'd just like to bring this up because there are some motherfucking thieves on this server. I mean, sometimes I would not get a profit. I mean, I would just have items disappear and no diamonds. So, to everyone who stole from me, fuck you. Alright, got that out of the way. I'm not actually salty about it. I was only selling them for, like, between 1 diamond and 2 diamond blocks. It's not that bad. Here I have the first location of T-Corp property. This was originally the spot where I had my T-Corp gambling machine, and, well, the land hasn't been blown up or anything, so I guess rest in peace, first gambling machine. If I had to confess anything else right here, it would be that I do regret moving the machine from here to there, because since then, sales have dropped dramatically by like a bazillion %, quite literally, mind you. People used to come here all the time and you know, just try out their RNGs, you know? But it just really stopped afterwards. It's like nobody wanted to walk all the way over there, or nobody liked how the building looked. Yeah, there's some regrets there. If you haven't noticed already, I have a banner on this tree. I also have a t-shirt here. I think Russ put it up. This dragon head here was also originally my dragon head. Russ just kind of persuaded me to leave it here, so thanks, Russ. I guess I've contributed quite a bit to this tree. A dragon head, a t-shirt, and a banner. Which would normally be, like, plus 200% over everybody else who contributed to this tree. But this isn't a competition at all. No, I just thought I'd point out that this is my dragon head. Now, screw it. I'm going to take my dragon head back. Screw all of you guys. You're probably going to blow it up in the season anyways. This is my dragon head, bitches! I'm kidding. Let's put it back and just move on else. So yeah, this is my booth over here at the south side of spawn. I now sell fox pelts. You probably know that. This is a booth that I have here with Vigo Man, and we sell goat saddles. But I think you know that already. It's also kind of sad to note that no one has actually bought these things, so that's a bit embarrassing. Fun little trivia fact, but this Grome store over here actually resells my t-shirts. That is kind of interesting. This is my house in Grome. It's got about approximately 20 square feet up here and a tiny storage section down here. You can also go up here for the patio, and there's also a rooftop access with a seaside view. But you probably knew that. This is a second property on Grome that I bought from Thor using a single fish. It's very small, but quaint. And it's actually pretty nice. But you probably knew that. Here's probably my biggest project in Grome, aside from maybe digging out a few sections for Thor and Russ. Here I have the T-Merch shop for Grome. As you can see, it has 2 floors, One which I sell more common items, other which I have location exclusive items. I've only made 2 sales so far, but that's actually quite good. Up here I just have a quite barren sales merchandise display area. And I can jump from the balcony freely. But yeah, that does it for me here. I think I've shown off everything that I took part of, aside from maybe some excavating and mining out of, of different properties. But yeah, I think I showed off everything. Whether I took part of it small or big, as long as I made some sort of difference for it, given I wasn't just digging for people. So yeah, that is my personal T-Man affiliated tour of the Otlichno server, and I'd like to thank you for watching it. Just think of it as a review for things that I've shown on this YouTube channel, as well as things that may have not been shown, because I started my actual, content on this channel a few months into the actual Otlichno season, so there's that. I assume I haven't shown off everything during that time. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. After recording this, I believe that this is going to be one of my longer videos, and I try to stay away from making long videos. Like, personally, I wouldn't watch a 30-minute video. Like, I watch all my, 20 to 40-minute videos at double speed already, which I guess says that I'm a pretty impatient character. But yeah, I try to keep my videos short, and for that reason, I guess I won't be including the season finale in this episode. That's going to be next episode, as well as the season startup for Season 6, which I hope I'll be able to attend the opening ceremony on time. So do make sure to stick around the channel if you're interested in seeing some more content. And this is T-Man. I will see you for the season finale, or Season 6 if I can't make the season finale. Have a good day.